Second place at 236, Jonathan Gilroy. Winning his second game side par with 3:04. Nick, go up there. I'll get it correct about 6-7 months. As long as I tell you, Nick, that's all counts. Classic, your cut going in plus 37. Masters plus 40.
Hammer fans, it's Adam Barta here to introduce the brand new Hammer Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid. Being on staff for over 20 years, one of the best balls I've ever thrown with the line would have been the Black Widow series. And lots of success with it over the years, lots of tournaments wins, lots of 300s, 800s. There's no better core in a bowling ball, in my opinion, than the gas mask core. Hammer fans with this Black Widow 2.0, the hybrid, are definitely going to see something that they haven't seen with the other Black Widows. It's much more aggressive off the back end, and it's got that iconic look to it with the red and black in it. You Hammer fans back in the day remember the Black Widow that had the black and the red. This is almost identical to it, but what you're going to see is a far more aggressive reaction off the back end. That's it for the Hammer Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid. Hope you enjoy what you saw. Visit your local pro shop or hammerbowling.com.
Scorer bars are up. Nick's down there helping put some names in. Whenever you guys are ready.
Remember, bowler on the left will lead. Good luck. Oh, God. See this?
Don't worry, Nick. I fixed your mistake.
My permanent substitute.
Welcome in Highland Park Lanes, ABT, Mr. Zach Enders, Shoe Sprayer Deluxe on the microphone. We have a top 8 ABT. This is the Eliminator round, Survivor Series, kind of like the WWE, you know, Survivor Series, kind of like the Royal Rumble. No, that's, yeah. All right, we got Nick and Heath over on my left on 3 and 4. I've got Tanya, Aiden, 5 and 6 right in front of us. 7 and 8, I've got Michael Cowan and Stitch Jason Morrison. Down on 9 and 10, I have Mr. Benavidez, Josh, and Maber, Rick Maber. I think this is a one-game deal, right?
Yes.
Okay, one game. Our handicap guys have their handicap. Everybody's entered. It's all good up there. Everybody's in the system, yes. Heath had a real good look during the last round. I don't know if you call that the semifinals, whatever you call it. Nick, he had a good look. Aiden had a good look. Tanya snuck in late. So one game. We'll see what these guys are working with today. Good look at Aiden's second frame. Throwing a Envy Tour. That's going to crumble out the 7-pin. They were bowling on the 48-foot Eiffel Tower to start the day today. It still is the Eiffel Tower, but it might be leaning more into the Leaning Tower of Pisa. There's a big hole cut in the side of this bad boy. .48 feet usually means you want to be 17, 18, 19, somewhere down lane. Just because of the lack of recovery. You're only looking at 12 feet of fresh back end. So it's not a lot of room and or there's not a lot of time to get that ball to read the lane properly and turn over, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm now joined on the microphone by head director extraordinaire, Uncle Nicky. Uncle Nicky joins the telecast.
Help me. Don't get too cocky. I'll tell everybody how you bowled today.
Please do. Please do. Tell them. Tell them that I had the worst carry in the house with the best look.
Agreed.
There it is. I mean, there's a reason I'm not bowling right now. The corner. I just couldn't get, well, the back row, actually. Yeah. It was the back row. I had lots of 10 pins. I had a 9-pin that cost me in a first ball in the 10th. I had
your all-world 8-pin.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah, both these boys. Yeah, I come down there and I'm working on a strike, which should have been about a 4-bagger at that point. And I just left the biggest Randy Peterson you've ever seen in your life.
That's very true.
And all I heard in the background was Nick. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It sounded just like the Peterson moment.
Oh no, don't go
He was running around flapping.
Oh.
I can't believe
You know,
it.
and I never saw that until they were doing a show and Stoney got the tape and,
Yep.
he showed it. And yeah, he just nutted that.
Oh yeah, it looked just like mine.
God.
Or I looked just like him, I should say, because he did his way before I did that
Well,
disaster.
you're still younger than him.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot. But anyway, yeah, I had 2 crap games with 2 crappy well, all 4 games didn't carry. Then I had a 190 game with a 710 and a
Clean 201.
clean 201. So it didn't, you know.
And then we had a guy today in the semifinals shoot 3 190s. Yeah.
There you go.
Barry Powell.
Barry Powell.
Yeah.
He's got a very interesting. I watched him. I watched him last weekend when he was here for the Megan, and then I watched him today. He was in his last game of that first round of the semis, I believe.
Right.
No thumb, but like the follow through gets to his waist, which is like
If that.
Yeah, which is completely defeating the no thumb. So it's like, well, why don't you just stick your thumb in it and follow through all the way, and you probably
He's never done it.
It's I watched it and it was just kind of shocking.
Because I used to tell him that, especially on a shorter pattern where he's really struggling because the ball's setting up so early. I go, Barry, just follow through.
Just bring your hand above your titty.
And he just, it gets to here, and that's it.
Yeah.
But he's done it his whole life, so. And at times he has been very, very tough to beat, too.
Oh, yeah. What, he shot like a 270 or 280
280.
with handicap or something. So it's like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
And our leader here, Nick Gote, whatever.
Yeah. I know Nick.
He had 3-0 something with handicap, 250 something scratch for him. I think it's the highest game he's ever bowled, like 257, 256.
So a couple weeks ago when Nick told me that we were going to be using the Eiffel Tower for our pattern, right then in the back of my head, I already knew this is going to be a handicap-dominated tournament. So most of the cut lines, even throughout the days, yesterday and today, the cut for the scratch or the Masters division, even. The cut for the handicap, plus 70, plus 80, plus 90, 100. And it's just like, it told you right there that,
But look at the bright side. If I didn't do it that way, there wouldn't be any Masters bowling.
Oh, good Lord, no, hell no. Hell no. Because all the Masters were like, good God, look how tough this was.
It was a grind, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my 190, it was a 170, 190, 2-0 for the back three, and it felt like 250, 250, 250. With two opens.
Yeah.
Or three. I had two of them in the 170. I chopped one and left the 710.
Yeah.
Well, we had Tanya. I saw Tanya working behind the desk today.
Yeah.
Good to see her out and about again.
Yeah, she was going to have knee surgery this coming week.
Yep.
But, I didn't realize that she was diabetic, and they said her A1C levels are too high.
Oh.
So they pushed it back to June, I think.
Okay.
But it doesn't. It is a replacement, which is kind of surprising because she seems to get around pretty good. Because I've seen people that have had to have replacements and they couldn't even walk.
Buddy, tell me.
Don't go all the way to the right. Cause
curmudgeon. What a curmudgeon. Did you see that? Watch this.
Oh, no, yeah,
Big J's going to love it. What?
Oh, God, too much.
You know.
He's too close to get all this in that frame.
So
Buddy.
you got.
No, we're stopping.
So you still got about 4 weeks of semi-insanity before the state starts, right? What do you got? Last week, April starts?
Insanity starts. So, what is today?
Today is April 2nd.
Okay, so April. We're in April now.
Yes.
So next weekend, we have Easter.
Yes.
We don't have anything going.
Okay.
The weekend after that is the juniors weekend.
Okay.
So Mile High Tour is here. They're going to be hanging out. The following weekend, I'm bringing in Brad Angelo
Oh, wow.
for a Bowl U camp. Maybe some of your boys want to jump in on that. But anyway, Bowl U camp. It's going to be super limited. We're talking like 12 to 15 people. I think we're about 8 or 9 in, so there's only 5, 6 spots left for that camp.
Right.
But that's a 3.
Saturday or Sunday, both
It's a
days?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all
wow.
3 days.
Okay.
So Friday's like a meet and greet hangout. Saturday, Sunday are on lanes and a little bit of talkie-talkie, which is going to be wonderful. The following weekend, and with the Angelo deal, we have our own sweeper finals going on the other end of the house.
Oh, cool.
Okay. The following weekend, which would then be the first weekend of state, followed by every weekend in May with state.
Yep.
The first weekend in June is the Big Swiss. Then we have the Greely Masters. Then down lane, above 5 and 6 here, we have the U.S. Open, Senior U.S. Open coming in June 14th through the 19th. That's going to be the real deal. Pete Weber and
Sure.
Chris Barnes and, PB3, Tom Hess. I mean, it's a long list. They're all going to be here. It's a week-long deal. We're going to have a Friday evening music festival outside,
Oh, wow.
meet and greet, burgers, the works. The weekend after that, half of the staff here is going to nationals.
Right.
I'm not in that crew, but
Right.
because I'm in a wedding, and then I get back with this wedding, and then we go to nationals, and all of a sudden it's going to be the middle of July, Nikki.
Yeah,
So
I
we're
know.
kind of,
I know.
you know,
I was laughing. People said, well, when you coming back? I said, with all the stuff that Zach's got going, the last time we talked, he said, hopefully sometime in July.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
it's
the
going to
truth.
be a bit.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
going to be a bit. Just giving it a quick rundown here. Nick over on our left, 2 marks through 6 frames. That's not so good. Heath has clean through 6, 2 spares, 4 strikes. Aiden, same thing, 2 strikes, couple spares. Tanya, 1 open in the middle. Stitch Morrison right next door to us. He's got strike spare combination, couple opens. Cowan, strike spare combination, couple opens and some red circles. That's not a good sign. 1 more over. Maber, 1 open, 2 opens through 5 frames. And Josh, spare 4-bagger.
Oh,
So this is a single game, right? Half the field cut.
yes.
And then are they doing 1 more single game, half the field cut?
Yep.
And then we're down to a championship match.
Yes,
That's
correct.
awesome. We're going to be done really quick today.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
see
well, I heard
Pokey.
you changed your happy hour on me. It finishes early, so we got to get done.
Oh, there you go. Happy hour finishes quick today.
Yeah, Poggy's been keeping up, seeing how Nolan's doing. And obviously, Nolan had tumor. I don't know if it was actually attached to his brain, but it's where they required an operation, and then he got a staph infection on top of it. So he's dealing with that right now. He's doing good, but you know, he's literally on medication for like the next 5 weeks.
Wow.
And then they'll go back in, see how he's doing. But yeah, it's going to be tough 2 months at least for Nolan. He's looking forward to going to Vegas in July. We'll be out there right after July 4th. He's hoping to be able to get there. I said, don't worry about bowling. Just go and enjoy yourself.
Yep.
And then his birthday's the 10th anyway. I said, you're going to stick around him and go through like Monday or Tuesday anyway. So hopefully that'll be his week to relax and start to get back to normal. But yeah, he's had a tough last couple of months.
What's the story with Josh over here, who's got spare 6-bagger?
Josh is out at Gill, and I don't know where he bowls league at.
Not here.
And I don't even know where is Gill from here. Is it northeast? East?
Buddy. You're
I have
asking
no
the
idea.
wrong guy. I barely get to leave this 1
Yeah,
through
good
18
point.
city.
But in any event, and he's been hard at it. I mean, he's been practicing. He's been whoever he's been talking to, getting the right equipment. He's it might be Glenny.
Okay.
But he's really been throwing the ball good. Ooh, come on, there we go. Good shot for Tanya.
All right, we're getting into the 8th, 9th frame here. Heath looks like he's good. Josh looks like he's good. And then we've got a couple 130, 140s going on here. So if Aiden can strike, he'll be leader of the next 2 to get in. Like that.
Pretty ball.
He's got a decent coach.
I've heard that. I have no idea who it is, but I've heard it. and his brother's name is Cade. Is that correct?
Little brother is Cade, yeah.
Yeah. He bowled for the first time this week. He's on the
Yeah.
smart program. Kept
Yep.
him kept his junior.
Cade actually has a little different ball roll than his brother. Aiden's pretty hard and heavy. Cade is trying to shape it and get a little too cutesy for me right now. And I told him that this morning. So in our practice session, we're going to talk about getting cute and not getting cute.
Yeah. But again, he's what, 16,
Oh, 17.
17?
16, 17, yep.
Yeah. Impressive.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Aiden's 19, 20, I think, 20 years old here for Aiden.
Maybe.
Heath working on a 3-bagger next door. He punches one in the face. He's got a 266 possible. Is that right? 268. I'm sorry, I looked at his handicap.
But here,
268 possible for Heath. So he's going to be in. That's scratch number. He gets some sticks there, 8 of them.
yeah.
So 270 something. Plus or minus on this.
Tanya gets a bunch of sticks.
Yeah, she does. She gets
she
about
might be-
47 of them.
Yeah, she's grinding. She'll be all right.
Yeah, it looks like actually saying that. It might be a Josh, Heath, Aiden, Tanya showdown here. We've got a lot of red circles and opens to our right.
Come on. Oh, look at that. That was 2 very good shots.
Heath, 233, opens the 10th. He's in. He's in with a 241 handicap. Biggest number Nick can have is 196 with handicap, which is not enough for everything that's around us, at least on the feature pair 5-6. 7-8, he's got both of them. 9-10, Josh, 244 in the 9th, working on a spare, and that's with handicap. Right next door, Maber, I think it's 150. He's got a crappy shadow there. 150, but he can get, he can still get to 2-0, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can still get to 2-0 plus handicap. He can get to 240, 250 on a punch. I mean, that's another 4 or 5, and that's 4-bagger. This was, it was very tough to get a lot in a row because of the way the lanes break down. In such, you had a lot of different avenues to the pocket, meaning a lot of the handicap bowlers were still trying to play the 10-ish area, right? In a lot of the upper echelon 190 and aboves, maybe even 175s to a degree, but a lot of them get lucky, get lucky, get lucky.
Ooh,
A lot of those 175 and aboves were playing lanes closer to the pocket, which is more. Oh, Maber just whiffs a 7-pin over there on 10. But, you know, your object here is that if you only have 12 feet of clean back end to work with, and the Rockies back to doing what they do best, giving up homers, nope. With only 12 feet of clean back end, you don't have a lot of time for the ball to work itself from the right to the left or left to right. Nick, 173 with handicap. That's not going to be enough to beat either of the two in front of us. Aiden, 10-pin. It's all right. Stay clean.
Yeah.
Stay clean. He's all right. Maber, 9 out. That really hurt.
Yeah, Michael doesn't get much handicap, so he's Cowan. He gets 19.
Yeah, Cowan's got another red circle up there, so the best he can get is well, he can get 2-0 with his handicap on a 4-bagger, which is asking a lot.
Yeah. Shot.
Not a kid. He didn't see it. Try an experiment. Give him a little sign language there.
Yeah.
He's getting some funky carry down lane where he's leaving. Uh-oh, he missed it right. Right. Okay. So he's getting a little bit of funky read because the ball was skipping down lane a little bit. So I wanted him to wiggle his feet 1 or 2 left, but pull his eyes towards us. Because if he moves his feet left and moves his eyes left at the same time, he's moving into a little thicker oil. And the ball might not pick itself up. So I wanted him to pull his eyes towards us about 5 feet just to enforce that ball to read even though we've moved into thicker oil. Because if he wouldn't have done that, he may have 210 right there.
Yeah.
He moved again. That's okay.
Oh.
That's okay. That's okay. Hey, ball change. We're going to be good there. 230 in the wood for Aiden is going to be real good. Tanya's already at 190, so she has shut out Jason Morrison. Depending on, she's shut out Maber, and Josh is already in. So you've got Josh, Heath, and it looks like these two in front of us, unless something crazy happens. Okay, so that ball just skidded 75 feet, never turned over. Cowan throws the front one there. First one shot in the ninth, so that's big time.
What would Aiden end up with?
Aiden goes 210, 229 with handicap.
Okay.
If Tanya 9 outs, Cowan can still catch her. Get up the hill. Oh, shit. Okay, so this just got interesting. So you've got your top 3 in. Cowan needs a double in the 10th. He's already got the first shot in the 9th. He needs a double right here. How's it look? And goes Brooklyn for a 5-7, 5-10. So he gone, and Tanya is in. Oh, show us something.
Look at, oh.
That was a show us something.
That
All right, so
was.
2-0. So 150, is that 3, I think as she said? 153 with 2-0 even is Tanya's number. So that was a quick little turn there. Do these guys get reseeded or anything, or they just go out there and just bowl? It doesn't matter.
Reseeded.
Okay. Based off of that game?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we like to put them on lanes that
So
they haven't been on the first time.
Josh, Nick, Aiden, Tanya.
Is that all?
Josh, where do you bowl out of? North Glen? And you live in Gill?
No, I moved.
Oh, did you?
That's not like
Okay.
I used to live in Gill, but I live in Brighton.
Oh, okay. You don't bowl at Lucky?
No, they don't have those skis. They're never open.
Buddy, you're alive.
Nothing good about it, honestly. Nothing good about it.
Well,
Every time I try to go. You been there?
I've bowled there one time. I've lived in Brighton for the last 8 years. Unless you're elite bowler,
Exactly.
there's nothing.
Yeah, you go in there and they treat you like crap. I mean, I don't like it. You have to drive 30 minutes, but
All the AMF bowlers are nice and they treat you good.
well, there you have
I
it.
wish I did. It's 5 minutes from my house. I'm less than that.
And there you have it, Nikki. What do you think?
Yeah, I really couldn't see what was going on there, but you got
Stitch,
4.
Jason Morrison, 111 with a 143. Cowan goes 150 with a 169 with handicap. So a couple of opens in the 10th there.
So that
And
means
Neighbors a 189 with handicap.
he's out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got Heath, Josh, Aiden, and Tanya. We're going to do some name rearranging.
Yep.
And
And we'll come back for round 2.
there we go. All right, we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Hammer fans, it's Adam Barta. Here to introduce the brand new Hammer Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid. Being on staff for over 20 years, one of the best balls I've ever thrown with the line would have been the Black Widow series. And lots of success with it over the years. Lots of tournaments wins, lots of 300s, 800s. There's no better core in a bowling ball, in my opinion, than the gas mask core. Hammer fans with this Black Widow 2.0, the hybrid, are definitely going to see something that they haven't seen with the other Black Widows. It's much more aggressive off the back end, and it's got that iconic look to it with the red and black in it. You Hammer fans back in the day remember the Black Widow that had the black and the red. This is almost identical to it, but what you're going to see is a far more aggressive reaction off the back end. That's it for the Hammer Black Widow 2.0 Hybrid. Hope you enjoy what you saw. Visit your local pro shop or hammerbowling.com.
Hi everybody, Tommy Jones here. We're on the PBA truck here in Jackson, Michigan, and trying to figure out a couple different balls to drill for the tournament here. We're bowling on dual patterns. We got 2 patterns this week, so kind of the trick is to kind of find some balls you can use on both patterns. So I'm gonna call my ball rep, Dino Castillo here. I got 3.
Jeremy, we good to go? Okay. All right, round number 2, folks. This bowlers are now in the Megapod. So even the 2 bowlers that lose out of the 4 here, they're going to take home $412 each. And Josh is going to lead over here. Aiden's going to lead over there. Okay, we're going to get to go as soon as Heath stops talking.
They're doing some chitty chat.
So far, Aiden's having a good time. And he's one of the few guys that are from up here that have been doing the circuit. I mean, he doesn't matter where we're at. We could be in Denver. We could be Lakewood, whatever.
There's a reason for that. He gets Saturday off because he works Saturday evenings.
Yeah. That's good. Ooh, nice shot by Josh.
Okay, this is exactly what we talked about with Aiden. Okay, Josh and Tanya on my left. Aiden Heath on the right.
No problem. Finish. Nope. Got it out in the weeds.
So I had to have a little talk with Aiden prior to this game because I actually started on 7 and 8 today when I bowled my block. And I'll give you all a little interesting tidbit here. I started on 7 and 8 and I had a game plan of exactly what I knew we needed to do to break these down. And because of that, you give someone like me 10 minutes and 500 grit or 1,000 grit, I'm going to put a pretty decent hole in the lane. So we just watched Aiden get up there, and I even told him, I said, yo, I started on this pair. I know they're going to be burned up. Be real cautious. We see him get up there, first shot, Brooklyn 5-pin.
Yeah.
So we'll
It
see
didn't hurt him.
No, God, no. But it's something we've already discussed, so we already have a game plan set there. I'm looking over at Tanya. Hers did not climb the hill over on lane 3.
And then she pulled it and just took out the 2 pin. So.
Okay. Here's Heath's second shot. Heath went to some shine, which is if you can find the friction properly, it's okay. But if you cannot find the friction properly, it's going to be tough. He's in the right part of the lane, so we'll see.
And he's got the right ball speed.
Yes.
For doing what he's doing.
Correct. Okay, he gets 10 pin down lane, snaps that off. Tanya's looking at a 5 pin over on our left. That better turn over. That hit the side of the pin.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Here's the interesting part. Aiden's never won a title. Josh has never won a title. Tanya's never won a title.
Heath has, yeah.
And yeah, he's an animal.
He's done it a few times.
Yeah, he's been with me for, oh God, 8 to 10 years probably.
Okay. Okay. Josh.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you what, if I had half that carry, just give me like one of those a game.
You could have been somebody.
If you'd give me one of those a game, I'd still be out here right now. I'd still be bowling. That's honest. I was just getting into the groove towards the end there. Clean 190s and 2-0s, buddy.
We got an Aiden fan, we got a Heath fan.
One for Aiden, one for Heath. Okay, I got you.
Let's
Oh,
see.
Mongo. Mongo's in the house. Okay, I got you, dog. Mongo is my boy Steve Giese, and you got Jack Jensen right below. Okay, money's on Heath.
Tell Jensen he's got to get back getting those lanes done before his leg's going to.
Jack, you guys got league tonight over there? You don't? Are you working over there? Just say yes or no in the chat. I got you. I don't think Jack's working over there. He might be. Give them a quick plug. Those guys over at Sweetheart, they are running a Loveland Masters. It's going to be their first Masters tournament that they've ever run there. So if you do not know what's going on, go check out Go check out the old Colorado Sports Bowling Tour page. They did post a couple entries in there. I am always down to help my neighbors. So yeah, plug. Go help Loveland. They're starting their first ever Masters over there, first ever Masters tournament. Please participate. They're trying to get about 72 bowlers, I believe. So
And that is when?
2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Probably
5
right
weeks?
after
I don't
Easter,
know.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. No, because after Easter, and here's another plug. Head on down to Longmont and go to Centennial for the Toyota Strap Tournament.
Oh, yeah.
That's the 21st, 22nd. That jumped a little heavy on him. Tanya punches one in the third frame. That looked pretty good.
It did. Yanked it a little bit, but it's sitting. All right, 16.
8 count. 8 count down lane for Aiden on lane 8. He stays clean through 4. Josh still working on a 3-bagger.
I think Keith's the only one with an open so far.
No, Tanya's got one.
Tanya's got one also.
She chopped that little first frame
that's
bundle.
right.
What's
Yeah,
up?
the
What's up?
128. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got 2,500 Loveland Masters. When is it, Jack? When is that? It's $2,500, 72 bowlers. I don't know when it is. I don't know when it is. So we'll find that. I'll look it up if Jack's not going to type it up. I know a guy.
Jack has a hard time typing.
Look at these two. Well, Jeremy is not, but Uncle Nicky over here. Let me tell you a little story about technology.
I have not.
Ooh, Van Bever.
Come on.
Okay.
He's not remembering what you told him.
No, the lane just blew up a little bit. May 14th. There you go. 10 a.m. Okay, Josh finally leaves something down lane. See if he can pick up a spare.
Nice.
Heath punches one through the face.
Nope, not happening.
Okay, first open for everybody now.
Oh, but he's going to kick that out.
So, I believe there's another event coming up as well, May 14th. I think there's a double decker event going on that day. Hold on here. You got Rocco's doubles, April 9th. The strap. There's one other one. Hold on here.
No, this is next week?
No, this is in May.
Okay.
There's another event going on here. I think Holiday's hosting an event May 14th. That kid, a little deep in the pocket, but that's better.
And we'll be at Holiday Memorial Day weekend, a 4-day or Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, for 5,000 for first, plus our doubles event, Survivor event. And our triple crown. Keeps getting larger and larger.
Crown.
Yep.
Okay.
It's happened. You win all 3 events, big money.
Oh, he double bounced it. He got away with one. What's up, buddy? Rocco's doubles event is next weekend, yeah. Yeah. All right, here's Tanya. She's working on a strike spare combination going into the 5th. Josh opens with another 9 out.
Look at this. Pulled it badly and still hit the 1-2.
Why is that, Nick?
Nerves.
No. Why'd she still hit the 1-2? Because there's 48 feet of oil.
That's right.
All right, there's only 12 feet of reaction. Heath, another single pin.
Shoot. Come on, hold on. Heath makes his spare. And we're halfway through round 2 of our Eliminator final. 4 bowlers remain. We had 104 entries this week. Finish. Yes, there you go.
Little rebound after that Chop City.
Yeah.
Okay. Handicap scores. Tanya in the 6th, 130. Josh, 128th. Heath, 124. Strike, thank you. And Aiden working on a double, 140.
Yeah.
We're even.
Pretty much.
I better hurry.
Sit.
Tell you what, just don't leave any 9 counts.
Right you are.
Okay, there's another one.
Yep.
Had a little whisper in his ear. After the double there, I had to have a little, hey, this is what we see. Josh working on a double. That might be, I was going to say, that's a little not the right far enough zone.
He was trying to paste that one in there.
Get cute.
Yeah.
We call that getting cute. Ain't no need to get cute. Okay.
Nice ball.
Ball deflects right, but he's going to trip that out. So, yeah, May 12th through the 14th, the Holiday Lanes Scratch Shootout. $2,000 for first place, $100 entry fee. You can re-enter. There's multiple squads. So, I'm going to tell you what, Nick. Colorado is not short on competitive bowling. That better hurry. Okay. I want to see him get a slash, not a dash. So, you know, it really doesn't matter if it's a 150, 160. You know, a lot of these scratch events aren't for them, but you know what? Today is. You know, you guys do a wonderful job promoting that 150, 60, 70, 80, 190 window, giving these guys an avenue, giving them an opportunity to bowl and stay competitive, and at the same time, learn something. You know, we're not going to be bowling on the old Main Street or Kegel bull jive or red, white, and blue, swing it left. It doesn't,
God,
you know.
red, white, and blue.
Oh, God,
that brings back
so bad.
nightmares. Yeah.
So bad. Brooklyn 9-pin for Tanya. Heath trips him out. There's a turkey in the 10th, going into the 10th first ball. So 5, 8. He can go 216 plus his sticks. So he's going to end up in the 220 range. Aiden is already in 2-0 range. One of these two is going to have to put on a little run here to get in the range of 2-teen. And I mean one of the two on our left, Tanya. Missing 9 pins ain't going to put you in that range.
That's what Tanya has to work on. She's too good a bowler to miss that many easy spares.
Heath shaker 4-5-7, couldn't kick out the 7, just the 4-5. He's going to end up 2-0. Wonderful game for that. I mean, you got to be realistic. That's a great game.
Sure.
That's a great game. So Tanya, the best she can do, 3-6-9. And that's all asking for a lot. because you're asking for a lot of strikes in a row. We're getting shorter by the number here. Heath picks up his. He's 213 with handicap. 205 scratch, 213 with handicap. Uh-oh, Tanya. Help. Aiden, 6 count. 220 in the lumber already for Aiden. He has gone, so he's in because he's beat Heath. And Tanya cannot, she can only get 219. 219.
So she's still got
she's got an outside
avenue.
shot,
Yeah.
and let's see what Josh does here.
Nice. He's getting away with some inside stuff, but
But you got to be realistic on this pattern. I'd rather miss left
Sure.
because of the amount of hold you have.
Yeah.
You miss it to the right, you're going to run into whatever traffic has been out there. At least if you tug it down the oil line, you know it's going to do one thing: hold. It might go right through the beak, but it, you know, you're not going to leave with a washout or a bucket or anything crazy. It's just something simple.
makeable. That's
Yes.
what you want to do.
All right, same time shot there.
at
Aiden's going
this.
to go through the
Oh
face.
my
Josh is
God.
going to carry one out. Aiden, 220 with handicap, 230, I believe. 217 and 236. 236 with handicap. So Josh can punch for 228 scratch.
Come on. Nope,
Trip,
maybe.
trip, trip. All right. So Josh's number to beat is 213. So we need a mark. A mark gets you there. A 9 out makes it awfully close. All right, Tanya.
Atta girl. All right.
If she'd have done that a couple other times, she'd have made him press the gas pedal a little bit. Both those 9 outs, that's minus 22 right there. You know, you're at 90 something. I mean, you're on his tails right there if you don't,
Yes.
you know, those 2 9 outs are big time. Especially middle of the deck. Brooklyn.
There's one.
Okay, so that's 8, see, 9, 10. See, and realistically, if she doesn't, those 2 single pins cost her getting around Heath,
Yeah, you're right.
right? Because 22 on that right now is around Heath already.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, CJ Crone is a bad man, isn't he?
He's having a hell of a start.
8 count. Yeah, see, now you're at 199. 2 spares put you at, wow, 220. Live and learn, right, Nikki?
Again, she's getting better, but the thing I was shocked at, you know, she's averaging 150 or 160 with me on sport. 156. But you watch her set up and you watch her roll the ball, you go, man, she looks a lot better than that. But she misses way too many spares. And I don't know if it's she doesn't read where to throw the ball, or she gets nervous and shorts it up or whatever. But I told her, I said, if you would ever go clean or just close frames, nobody beat you, ever.
We just watched it.
Huh?
You know, because a lot, he didn't need a ball change.
Went a little bit longer, but
What
at least 4-6.
the hell did you just do that for? I mean, he gets around Heath, but I'm going to tell you what. I think I'd have thrown the first one. He's got bigger cojones than me.
Yeah. I think that just cost him.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Well, he's going to get around. He is the number 2 seed.
224,
He's
yeah.
the number 2 seed. Aiden is your number 1 seed. Championship match, 5 and 6, right here in front of us.
Wow.
Josh Barella is bowling out of North Glen. Aiden Van Beber bowling out of Highland Park Lanes. We'll be back in about 2.
Hammer fans, it's Adam Barta here to introduce the brand new Hammer Black Widow 2.0 hybrid. Being on staff for over 20 years, one of the best balls I've ever thrown with the line would have been the Black Widow series. And lots of success with it over the years, lots of tournaments wins, lots of 300s, 800s. There's no better core in a bowling ball, in my opinion, than the gas mask core. Hammer fans with this Black Widow 2.0, the hybrid, are definitely going to see something that they haven't seen with the other Black Widows. It's much more aggressive off the back end, and it's got that iconic look to it with the red and black in it. You Hammer fans back in the day remember the Black Widow that had the black and the red. This is almost identical to it, but what you're going to see is a far more aggressive reaction off the back end. That's it for the Hammer Black Widow 2.0 hybrid. Hope you enjoy what you saw. Visit your local pro shop or hammerbowling.com.
All right, we are back live. Uncle Nicky is setting up the computers as we speak. I'm not sure what he's doing, but what's he doing? We could have just swapped that. I don't know.
Nick, I already got it.
Okay. Anyway, Aiden Van Beber, Highland Park Lanes. He's getting about 19 sticks. Josh Barella's coming out of AMF North Glen. He's getting about 32 sticks. This is a one-game winner-take-all championship match. They're bowling on the Eiffel Tower, 48 feet. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, this will be whoever wins their first title in this deal. Uncle Nicky's going to do some intros. After you, buddy.
Ready?
Introduction time.
Rock and roll. All right, these two gentlemen are bowling for their first title, so Jeremy Hansen's incredible luck is like 4 in a row now. He's had a brand new ABT champion. That's going to happen today. The winner today is going to take home $1,650. Second place, $875. We have Aiden Van Beber of Greely taking on Josh Barella's out of Brighton or North Glen?
AMF North Glen.
Yep. But he moved to Brighton.
Lives in Brighton.
Yep. All right. Josh, even though he's the higher seed, he has elected to have Aiden lead the match. So here we go, and we're ready to rock. This ought to be a fun match. And let's see, Josh is getting 13, so pretty close.
Pretty close indeed. Aiden's leading us off. Means he's going to finish. A re-rack? Yeah. He wanted to do that so the button would start and so the beep would go. I got you.
Kid cracks me up.
So our machines are on a delay.
Yeah.
So if they don't get run for 30 seconds, they automatically shut themselves off, which means the fans don't work, the machine doesn't work. So the only way to get the fans pumping is to make the machine run. So there you go. All right, first frame.
Good energy efficient situation.
Well,
especially when you got all this stuff going on.
oh boy, he jerked on that one, didn't he? Okay,
Ooh.
full 7-pin down lane.
Lucky. I see Kale's in the back watching.
Cade, yes.
Yeah, Cade,
Brother
seeing how much of a loan he can get from Aiden.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot.
Uh-oh.
No.
Okay, first game jitters.
Yep. And
Let's
first
get this
frame,
out of his
no
system.
big deal. Next week, Arapahoe Bowl, and then I believe we're back at North Glen.
Okay. Two of the bigger houses down in the Denver area.
Actually, North Glen being the second biggest. 44 lanes. Bellevue's at 48. Arapahoe's at 40. Nice shot.
Kicks out the 10-pin.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that on our left is the Barella's family. To your left.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, mainly because I don't know them. I know most of them. I know most of Colorado bowlers, but I don't know that one. All right, second frame from Barella's, working on a strike in the first frame. I want to say he's throwing a phase 4 that looks pretty dusty. As in no shiny shine. Actually, I think it might be a reality. Okay, it is a I can't tell. It could be a reality. I think I saw some orange logo. Cade throwing, sorry, Aiden's throwing in an Envy Tour. Yeah, that is a reality, I think. I just saw it come back out of the return. He was steering at that last shot, wasn't he? All right, Aiden, second shot. That's better. Oh, good God. Hey, okay, got lucky. Took out the 10, leaves himself an 8-pin. His approach. Okay, there we go. Again, 48 feet. This is the Eiffel Tower. They've carved a hole into the right side of the tower, so it's no longer a tower. It's more like a leaning tower. Carved a pretty good hole up the 15-16 area. You can kind of tell by where both of these guys are at. They're using the burn to their right to really get the ball to react like that. Okay, a little shaker 710. How you doing? Let's get it out of your system and let's go. The Dynasty logging in. Okay. I don't know which Dynasty that is. That's Peter Parker. Peter Parker Dynasty. Barella's third frame. Ooh, that's left off his hand. Yeah, that was left off his hand. And history tells us, after watching the last game, we haven't seen a 10-pin covered yet for Barella, so this could be interesting. Yeah, my co-host Jay here, who doesn't have a microphone on, says we've missed in both directions. So we may end up with a pretty.
Take care, bud.
See you, buddy. We may end up with a pretty clean-looking or even game here after this. We'll see. Some of the boys from the early squad and/or these guys that are just finishing, leaving us. Quinn Eppel, and as discussed by my co-host Jeremy, if you'd have taken the 50-50, you'd have won either way. Oh, look who's here, Uncle Nicky, and he's got a handful of peanut M&Ms.
Half hand.
Oh my Lord. That's how I watch. I don't get to do that stuff. I watch my girlish figure. Okay. Got a little pro shop question in the background there. Barella's fourth frame, working on that open. And that set up perfectly. That's set up perfectly. I didn't hear from Pogie, who his pick to click was here. He hasn't chimed in. Huh. Well, it's getting a little late now.
Means he's watching the Mets.
The Mets. Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. Hurry up, ball. Meet the Mets. He's singing on it.
He had a brownie early, so he's.
Oh, yeah. He'll knock him out.
I don't think Pogie makes special brownies, does he? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Wow.
All I have to tell you is just look at Nolan. You tell me.
So Pogie makes special food. Okay. Interesting. Uh-oh.
All right.
That's 48 feet. What am I thinking? Uh-oh. Permanently. Pogie, I didn't know Pogie made special food. That's interesting. I'll have to. Interesting.
What else do you do at Staten Island? Well, besides that.
I don't know. I've never been Upper East.
Oh, my God.
I leave that for you guys.
Yeah.
Uncle Nicky, the Philadelphia kid here. E-A-G-L-E-S.
Yep.
Yeah, uh-huh. You heard Uncle Nicky crying last year when the Astros took out the Phillies.
Yeah. But you know what? I wasn't sad because they had a fantastic year. Nobody expected them to get that far. Not really. And now they're expecting them to get that far, and they're getting their brain feed.
Well, Bryce Harper's out for a while,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
And,
We'll see.
you know, they lost Hoskins. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. Yep. You
Lost
lost
two
about
of their
50 home
starters.
runs.
Yeah. And they lost Ranger Suarez, one of their starting pitchers. So they'll get it together, though. That's what happened to them last year. And they called up some guys who wound up doing great things. Alec Bohm. I mean, you know.
I like Bone.
Yeah.
You have a pitcher coming up. His name is Painter.
Yep.
He's really special. Anyway, enough of Nick and I's baseball IQ, because those are two big brains when it comes to that one. Aiden, after his opening the first, has stayed clean through 4. Barella's strikes with a couple strikes and 1 open. We kind of talked about this earlier. It's either a striker and nothing.
Yep.
And that one is close as well. Wow.
Yep.
Interesting. So are we, me personally, and I say we, meaning Jeremy and I, we haven't seen him shoot a multi-pin spare yet. So I'm kind of curious about how this is going to all go down, because his strike ball looks really good. But I haven't really seen a lot of slashes, just the dashes.
Yeah.
So this is, okay. Goes to the left side of the approach. We'll see what we got here. And that is why I kind of said that out loud. So something to think about if you're watching at home. You will pick up more spares if your ball touches as many pins as possible, right? So if you're going to try to chop suey on that sun gun, it's going to get kind of dangerous, right? I'd rather see the ball go Brooklyn and just ricochet right down that
the
picket
line.
fence,
Yep, there we got it.
right, for the reason we just watched. So there's your free lesson. Let the ball touch as many pins as possible on spares. Uh-oh, that didn't get far enough right.
Look how long that thing sat, though.
Did you see that? That thing would still be going straight if the lane was 70 feet longer. That thing was in oil. Okay.
Little butterflies settling in now.
Maybe some spares.
Yeah.
You know, spares are big time. But you know what they say, Nick? Spares make the money.
You strike for show, but you spare for dough. And it's more important on this than anything else.
Oh, Lord, tell me twice. It's super easy in this kind of environment to all of a sudden you forget that's how I shoot something, right? It's like, oh, I'm just going to get up here and just launch this thing. Well, you know, don't throw it out the window. It's what you've done to get here. 6 frame, Aiden. That looks better.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That looks better.
Yep.
The
one thing I'll give Aiden credit for, he listens well.
Mm-hmm.
His retention skills aren't the but he listens well.
My grandpa once told me, you learn so much more with your mouth closed than you ever will with your mouth open. And unfortunately, we live in an era where people
Especially
like to
with
hear themselves.
Yeah, social media for sure.
Well, social media, yeah, but people like to hear themselves more than they like to actually listen. Oh, God, Aiden, what are you doing?
That was right off his foot.
I don't know what he just did there. Double bounce that one. Just have him slow down a little bit here.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of talkie. Just getting a little happy, a little runny. But essentially, nothing gained, nothing lost. Good spare, let's go.
Yeah, count's not a factor right now. Just
No, you're working on a strike.
spare. Yeah.
Yep. Strike spare combo is still 20.
Yep.
But he did manage to get the whole back row out. Trip. All right.
We got one.
Still clean. Well, through after the first.
6, spare and 7.
Yeah, we're even. This is an even game right now.
Wow. Sure is.
We've got a 4-frame match on our hand.
Yep.
And it starts right here with Josh. If he doesn't spare or strike, you've got some uphill climbing to do. Because Aiden, I don't think, is going to do that again. We got a ball just hit a sweep somewhere down there. 23. Does a ball change, kicks the 9 out late. So this is the ball change we saw at the end of last game when he went through the face. So here's a little tidbit. I'm not so sure. I mean, we're gonna do it anyway. I'd be throwing shine, right? Because if for some crazy circumstance you miss it right and don't catch that friction, that ball will take out the right side and never bother hooking. Or vice versa. You get it into the burn too early, and that sun gun's going to go right through the face. So I think if he goes back and watches this somewhere down the line, right, because you're in the spur of the moment, you're not thinking right now, don't make this ball change, right? The 6-2 that you missed in the 5th frame was not the ball's fault, right? And the one that went through the face, you just missed a little. I don't think the lanes have transitioned enough.
Right, to make that
no.
big a change.
And I pray to God that this ball, he stands in way left. Okay, he throws it straight. Thank God. Thank God. After that 1-2-4-7 the first game, that one scared me too.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see him hook in front of that.
Well, the cool part about this is that just about everybody that happens to be on our telecast, they definitely will go home, tape it, and just break themselves down to see what they did, or a coach, for that matter, go, look at this.
Right.
This is why you did this, that type of thing. Mm-hmm. And you can learn so much more.
Hey, Uncle, we're tied.
Oh.
We are completely tied up here with handicap.
You said the wrong word.
What's our determining factor for a tie here? Is it a roll-off, 9th, 10th roll-off? Is it one game? What do you got?
Game.
One full game. If we tie here, we got one full game.
And the reason we do that is because of the handicap. I don't believe in the 10% garbage.
Oh, Aiden, what are you doing with this double bouncing nonsense?
Wow.
Okay.
So that means that Stepniak's alive and well watching as we speak. He just got back from nationals.
I hear the doubles and singles are the trick this year.
Okay.
I heard team plays like it normally does, 38, 39, 40 feet. But normally we go to doubles and singles and you see 41, 42, 43 feet. It's not this year. I hear it's 40, 41, 39-ish.
Really?
It plays just as tricky as team does.
Wow.
All right, just stay clean.
Let's see.
You're just zinging on him. He's all right.
Yep.
Fill frames.
I never root for one person or the other. Both of them are going to win. One of them's going to win their first title, but
yeah, you have a first timer here.
yeah, no ties. That gets into my dinner. Come on.
Your dinner.
Nice.
Your dinner.
Yeah, it's like drive-ins around the world. I might write a book on that.
Okay.
I've been through 6,000 some drive.
Diners, dive-ins, and dugouts or something.
Please.
Isn't that what they do the show on?
What is it? Diners.
Dine-ins,
dives.
divers, and dives.
Yeah.
By Guy Ferrari.
Yeah. They had a couple of them locally about a year ago.
Yeah, we have a couple here around us.
Yeah.
Bunch of dives. Big shot for Bareilles right here. Needs this one.
Yeah. Pretty shot.
There's 10, 74. We're one pin match now, bud.
And this is the biggest shot.
This has become even bigger.
Sure, because he's on a strike, Aiden's on a spare.
Yep. He's been at the 19-20 board range. Let's kind of see what this one does here. And that's right.
Yeah, he leaked it.
And that is exactly what we talked about with Shine.
Yep. Okay. Spare strike, he's okay.
Uh-huh. Spare strike gets him in the 2-0 range.
Yeah. And spare strike puts enough pressure on Aiden that he must
He has to
strike.
mark. Yeah, he's got to mark. Pigs.
I'm right at it.
All right.
No problem. Okay, huge fill ball. Strike is a 172 for 204.
It's going left. Wow. Okay, 8 count. 202 is what it is? 202?
$170, 202 at handicap.
We need the first one right here.
Yep.
Got it right.
Ooh, couldn't get the 4. Ooh, we can still do the unthinkable.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so we need this and 10 for a tie. This and 10 for a tie.
Thank you very much.
This and 10. All right, come on.
Okay.
Big ball right here. Big ball.
Huge.
Big ball for a tie. One game roll off if they tie. It's a game if they tie. He needs this. All right. Young Aiden. Oh, get lucky. Yes! All right, tied up, baby. Okay, one game. One game. Let's do some work, Uncle Nicky. One game. One game. Let's do it again. Do it again. Okay, we're going to stay hot here. He's not turning me off. Uncle Nicky's telling him what's going on. We got a one-game roll-off with the tie. Full game roll here. Full game. Let's do some work here. Aiden just found out it's one game. Hell yeah. I wasn't supposed to get off till 5 o'clock anyway, so let's just give me. I didn't want to go home early anyway. Yeah, I thought I was going to get a 20-minute break today. Hell no. Rock and roll. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, Aiden's leading us off again here. This time he's going to walk for 10 straight frames instead of run. Uncle Nicky back on the mic.
And then, of course, the last color man I had, that we had 2 ties, is no longer with us. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Great shot. The Pepsodent smile.
Yeah. Yeah, after our little.
That was pretty cool, though.
Gave him the full works there. Yeah. We're on for another game, kids. We're just pumping up the viewership so good, Nicky. Woo. Look at this.
Yeah, there might be 7 or 8 people watching.
No, I think I count 45 in one group. I haven't looked at the other group yet. There's uh-oh.
You're lucky.
So we make a ball change back to the dole ball. I'm going to tell you what.
You're going to have to explain that to me.
I have no idea. Oh, good God. One of my boys, Overcash, he's watching and just sent me a shirt that said 8-baggers are better than spares. Well, I think Josh here would probably agree. Uh-oh, that's right. See, and here's the thing. Okay, so this dole thing is just setting up and rolling. There's not a lot of, how do you want to, there's not a lot of early hook or late hook because it's done. It's done, gone through that process. Now it's just going through the pin deck.
Right.
All right, Aiden, second frame. We're starting this game a little different here from these boys.
Yeah.
First game loosened him up.
Look at this.
We got a little loose.
It's bada boom, bada bing.
Got a little loose.
Yeah.
Nicky. Uncle Nicky. We got a little 2-bagger from each of these boys.
Yeah.
Jeremy just looked at me and said, we're just going to keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. We just keep it rolling. You got it, bud. All right, Aiden, third frame.
There you go.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
They have opened up, and they are taking advantage.
Barella's third frame. That's left. That was left. Wow. Left up front. Lucky there's 48 feet.
Yes.
That was left up front.
Very lucky to leave.
He's been like 16, 17, 18-ish at the arrows. That one was at 20. That was at 20. All right. 4-pin down lane. Runs that down.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Drive-ins, diners, and
And
dives.
dives. There you go.
Yes, yes, yes. So Rocco's doubles is next week. Yeah, I think that's Easter weekend.
Yep.
Okay, okay. All right, fourth frame for Mr. Barelas. You got to roll those R's better, Nicky. I know you're.
I'm not good at it,
You're an
no.
Italian and not. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
That was flat.
Come on.
That was flat up front. I saw that. I got a little better angle than you, my friend. But yeah, Barelas, you got a little too much Italiano.
Yeah.
I got a little. I got
Spanish.
that.
My Spanish teacher in high school told me that. Hey, you got to roll them. Cuddy, come on. What are you kidding me? Come on.
Come on. Who do you think you're talking to? This is Uncle Nicky. No, I took about 3 years of Spanish just because I knew I lived in Red Dirt, Colorado. I knew.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
No.
That's what we cannot do. That you cannot do.
Especially when Aiden's kind of lined up freewheeling
He,
and having a good time.
I think that last shot in the 10th may have opened up a little bit of chili dipping. Yeah, the chili dipping may have opened up a little bit. All right, fourth frame. He's at 23 at the arrows, double bouncing it, just punching it through the face. Shaq would be proud. That's more bounces than he did for a free throw.
You remember the old NBA when you had 3 for 2? The old Dave Zinkoff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just getting a little happy with his feet there, getting a little quick. Double bouncing, we're all right. Got a little of adrenaline going. Mm-hmm. That 20-year-old adrenaline's a little bit different than this, than the Geritol that we got rolling back here.
Set. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Rock and roll.
All right, Barella's fifth frame. I'm sitting like right behind 6 right now, so I got a pretty good look at this. I want to say Aiden was about 22, 23 there. He's a little bit deeper than Barella's is. So he's actually, Barella's is in, Aiden's awake if you were a boat right now. This one right here, that's at 20. Much better shape. He never leaked it outside of 17, 18. That was way, way better. Way, way better.
Yes, it was. Well, one good thing about these guys, this game is really moving along.
Well, these guys are not playing around, are they?
No. Gotta keep striking.
That's left. That was 22 at the arrows. It never got to the right side of the head pin. Evidently.
And very fortunate just to leave a single pin spare.
Yes. All right, big spare on the right-hand side. We really haven't seen any of these yet, so let's see if Barelas can run this down.
That's better. Good job.
Yeah, good spare, good spare. What's up, Jeremy? Hi. Aiden, front 5, looking for 6. That's 22 at the arrows, pipe. Uncle Nicky just gave me the smirk. I don't know what the smirk was about, but, you know.
Youth over age and experience. That's what that was. I was like, what do you mean I got to throw 22 miles an hour? No problem.
That was only 17 and a half.
According to these screens. But
well, 17 and a half, and that's down lane. So off his hand, it was probably about 19. Just zinging it. Oh, God, he got that right. Yeah. He's got the left, he's got the right, and he's got the center, Uncle Nicky.
And he's got the room. He's got the win.
Yes.
got the win.
Hey, Nick, did Eddie leave already? Okay. Barella's 7th frame. That's better. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
That's killer.
He's gone? Yeah. I'm directing traffic behind us.
You are. You're doing very well.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever give this gig up, you know, air traffic control could be yours.
So if I ever give no. If I give this up, wow, I would probably either work outside.
You'd be a golfer.
No. I wouldn't mind working at a golf course. I'd be happy doing whatever. I'm really into cooking right now, cooking good food, not that crap process. I like to eat good, so I wouldn't mind doing that. I don't know if I could do that for a job though. That doesn't sound fun.
I think stuff that you really enjoy because you do it.
Yeah, you
on
put your heart into
occasion,
it.
But you put it on occasion, you look forward to it. I don't think you want to do that as a job because then that's all gone. Nice shot.
It's 21 euros. Good look. All right. Barella's possible 214 plus handicap. Aiden is just putting some icing on this. Let's just keep punching them. That's 22.
Yeah.
8-10, trippa
Boom.
trippa.
Who is this masked rider of the plains? Not bad. Front 8 for a title. This is cool. Brings me back Adam Miller, Isaac Hernandez memories.
Isaac did this one time?
They both had the front 9. Oh. Okay.
Who is it? Who's
Well,
he against?
as it turned out, Isaac had to get, I think, an 8 count to beat Adam, and he got 7, so they tied.
Oh.
They both have the front 9.
Yeah, you got that right.
Adam has more handicap. Adam doubles, locks him out.
Ugh.
Brutal. And that was at Broadway.
Oh.
Yeah. We've had our share of 300s in the club. Heath has had a couple lately.
All right, a little 10-pin down lane for Aiden's going to cover that. We're looking at 279
Good run.
plus the whippers.
I think this is a game, set, and match. As long as he doesn't have a heart attack, it'll be good.
Yeah, this is already done.
Yeah.
He could press the button twice.
Yeah.
So I will say now, Aiden,
There you
he's
go.
a good
Atta
swing.
boy.
Aiden's putting in time. I mean, so this is well deserved. I couldn't be happier to see one of the students, let alone one of the young kids here, do something, pull this out in his own building.
Plus, you get 80%.
And I get a cut of the winnings because I coached, drilled, set up the lane for him to practice. Yeah. I morphed the lane, burned it up so he could know what to do.
Wow.
No, he can buy me lunch and I'd be happy. Ooh, that's right. And that is what we discussed.
Well, it's
It's a moot
a
point,
moot
but,
point. Yeah.
but that is what we discussed.
I'm assuming you drill all his equipment?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Barella's looking to clean up his mess down lane in the 10th. He and his brother are actually in the process of learning to drill themselves.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I heard they had a pretty decent teacher. He's a really good guesser. He's not like a scientist or anything, but he's, you know.
Like Bill Nye, the science guy? Something like
Yeah. Bill Nye, the engineer guy.
that? It is.
Crush.
Oh.
So what's our monetary values for second and first here there, Uncle
Second
Nicky?
place, $875.
$875. Good day of work for Mr. Bareilles. Good day at the office. And Mr. Aiden Van Beber?
$1,650.
Double up.
Yep.
Double up. Check off.
Oh.
Let's just do one more to be safe.
Yeah. See, all these ones that he's carrying are the ones you
Tell him
didn't.
to move one left to be safe. Just see what it looks like.
He's going,
I just told.
What do you have, a death wish?
Yeah, I looked at his brother and just told him, "Hey, tell him to go down there and move." Aiden Van Beber, Highland Park Lanes ABT Eiffel Tower winner. 207 for Mr. Josh. Aiden goes 270 with his handicap, 294. Uncle Nicky, what a show.
yes, it
A
was.
tie.
Thanks.
I love the tie.
Yeah.
I love the tie.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for us because I think, no, you never have words not left to say. But again, it was a pleasure, buddy. You did a great job.
Heck
Staff
yeah.
did a great job as
Heck
always.
yeah, we love ABT coming in here. We are a bowling center for bowlers.
Yes, you
All
are.
right, so this is a great event, getting you guys in here. Good showing today.
That was. It was very good.
Good showing
Very
today.
good.
Next weekend, Arapahoe.
Yes, sir.
Get
And we
your
will
entries
see
in
you
early.
Hopefully sometime in July.
Yes, get your entries in early for next weekend. It's limited squads,
2 and 4.
2 and 4. So if you need to get in early with Uncle Nicky. Hit the recorder. It's been a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
Neo Prism, wonderful job as always. Jeremy on the 1s and 2s. Can't thank
And
them enough as well.
Even better because Rob's not here.
I like Rob, but I like Kerry better.
Huh? Well, you're a smart guy. Did you hear that, Kerry?
That's right. Editing.
All right, folks, have a great week. We will see you at Arapahoe Bowl next weekend. And again, Zach and his staff are doing a fantastic job here at Highland Park Lanes. Jeremy Tucker, myself, we are out of here, sir. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you later.
Neo Prism live streaming.